Hey everybody, it's Zenobia Sense, Travis. Just wanted to thank you again for coming back to check out more of my collection videos. This is going to be an assorted designer fragrance video. All of these fragrances, I only own one fragrance from the house, so a lot of these are popular. You'll know quite a few of them, but that's basically where we are. I only own one fragrance from the house, so this is what I got. Alright, it's going to be quite a few of them. Looks like about 12. So, without further ado, here we go. The first one is the only fragrance that I have from the house of Ralph Lauren. Or Ralph Lauren, whichever way you want to pronounce it. And this is the classic Romance. This is a great fragrance, very clean, very safe, very spring-like, has a really neat pistachio leaf note in it. Really good fragrance, discontinued sadly, but really great for the spring. And that is, again, Romance, the original Romance from Ralph Lauren. Alright. Next we have a bottle that has been in my collection for probably 15 years. I know I got this bottle in the, it's had to be over 15 years. I got this bottle in the late 90s, maybe a year or two after it came out. It's the only bottle that I currently own from the house of Hugo Boss, and this is Hugo. This is a very clean, safe scent, lavender. You get like a slight fruit accord. I think it's apple. I don't really smell apple, but I guess that's what that's supposed to be. It's a synthetic fragrance, obviously, but it's nice. Nobody ever complained when I wore it. Very safe, good for office fare. Again, spring. But that is Hugo from the house of Hugo Boss. I have no idea what the current formulation of that would smell like, if it's been reformulated or anything. I don't know, but that's definitely vintage juice if it has been changed. Let's see. Next we have my only fragrance from the house of Prada, and this is Prada Amber, Prada Pour Homme. This is a very, very again safe spring again fragrance. Smells like luxury soap. Very clean, saffron. It's a really nice fragrance. Again, smells like very expensive luxury soap. And that's Prada Amber Pour Homme. Let's see. Next we have a discontinued fragrance from the house of Lolita Lempicka. This was one of the flankers to the normal Eau Masculine line. And this was Eau Masculine. Let me see if you can see it on the bottom. Eau de Minuit, the midnight fragrance. This is, in my opinion, of all of them that I've smelled, this was by far the best version of Lolita Lempicka that I ever smelled. Lots of anise, just like the normal version, but also has this darker, I think they say there's oud in it. I don't really get like an oud accord, but it has a darker, woodier base. I guess that's what the oud is supposed to be. Beautiful bottle. Again, lots of licorice anise type smell. Really good for the fall, Halloween style. That's Lolita Lempicka. Eau de Minuit. Forgot what the hell it was called all of a sudden. Alright, next we have a classic. It was actually the first designer fragrance that was ever purchased for me back in the 90s. Probably 93-ish, maybe 92. I know I wore it in high school, and a lot of memories attached to this. Probably like 93, 94 maybe. And it's Escape for Men from Calvin Klein. Melon, eucalyptus, and you also get a really nice birch note in it. You know, a similar birch note than to what you get actually in Aventus. I mean, it has a really nice birch note. Nobody ever talks about this fragrance. I don't know if it's discontinued or not. I love it, but then again, I have a lot of memories attached to it. My wife really likes it because, again, we were together in high school. So going all the way back that far, she has a lot of memories attached to it as well. So always a staple. Always a fan of my wife, of my wife's, or always a fave, I should say, of my wife's. Like if I'm wearing it, you know, it's definitely a summer fragrance. I mean, I guess you could get away early fall, spring, but you know, if I'm wearing that in the summer, my wife immediately, you wear an Escape. So yeah, that's a good fragrance. I really like it. It's dirt cheap now on the discounter sites. Get your nose on it. You might actually really like it. All right. Next we have my only fragrance from the house of John Barbados. And this is the Fall Classic John Barbados Vintage. You know, it's the darker tobacco fragrance. Very fall, winter feeling. It's a crowd-pleasing fragrance. No one is going to dislike this. People are going to like it. It's not daring or anything like that. It's just a really nice fragrance that pretty much everybody will enjoy. Basic designer, John Barbados Vintage. Really nice one. Next we have the only fragrance that I have from the house of Cartier, and this would be Cartier's Roadster. Roadster is vanilla, mint, wonderful fragrance. Fall, spring, just good stuff. I wear that a lot in the spring. My wife really likes that one. Again, that's Cartier Roadster. Maybe it's taller. I'll put it back there. Cartier Roadster from Cartier. Next we have from the house of Giorgio Armani, the only fragrance that I have from the Armani line, and that would be Giorgio Armani's Acqua di Gio Essenza. This is the EDP Essenza formulation. Very similar to Acqua di Gio. Stronger, though, to me. Maybe it's because it's an EDP, but it also has a nice floral quality to it. Really good in the spring, really good in the summer. If you like Acqua di Gio, give this one a sniff. It's really, really nice. Not going to offend anybody. Really nice fragrance. Acqua di Gio Essenza. All right. Next we have from the house of Viktor and Rolf. The classic. You can hear the little stupid tag on the grenade. The little pin rattling. This would be Spice Bomb by Viktor and Rolf. This is actually my scent of the day. Great fragrance for the fall and winter, especially in the fall. It hasn't been as cold as normal in December here in Maryland, so I haven't been like really breaking out some of the harsher stuff. I've been wearing more of my fall fragrances for the most part, but really good fragrance. Again, Spice Bomb. You get, you know, some tobacco, some spices, cinnamon, tonka. It's got this nice sweetness to it. Good stuff. You know, again, not going to offend anybody. Classic designer fare. It's really good stuff. Get your nose on it. Viktor and Rolf, Spice Bomb. All right. Next we have the only fragrance I have from Henny Mori, and this is Him, or H-I-M, by Henny Mori. This is a fragrance cinnamon tea. It's very similar to Gucci Pour Homme 2. There is an EDT and an EDP. This is the 50 ml of the EDP. I prefer this version. It has a little more of a richness to it that the EDT does not. But again, this is a really nice fragrance. You can get it on the cheap. It's a really nice fragrance. I probably should have bought the larger bottle because I haven't really had it that long. And you can actually see I've made a pretty nice dent in it already. I just kind of, you know, spray away whenever I go with this one. This is, again, Henny Mori's H-I-M, or Him. All right, last two that we have. These are both discontinued. The first one we have is the one that everybody knows from Van Cleef & Arpels, or Van Cleef & Arpels. This would be Midnight in Paris. Beautiful bottle. This is the EDP concentration. And again, from what I've been told, this fragrance has been discontinued. Nice tonka, leathery scent. Very sweet, though. It's a sweeter leather. Smells similar to Bulgari Black without the weird rubber note to it. this is just a really nice fragrance. I actually have some family vacation memories attached to this one, so I will probably be buying a backup bottle, even though I do have plenty in here. I don't want to run out of this, so I'll probably be buying a backup bottle pretty soon if it has actually been discontinued. Again, though, beautiful bottle on this one, you have to admit. Midnight in Paris from Van Cleef & Arpels. All right, and the last fragrance that I have is the only fragrance that I have from Michael Kors. I probably will be picking up the new Michael Kors fragrance that this one actually replaced. This is the original Michael by Michael Kors. This is a far superior fragrance than what's currently released, in my opinion. But this is a beautiful fragrance. You get tobacco, dried fruits, and I get like a booziness out of it as well. It is really good stuff from Michael Kors. Again, it's a shame that they discontinued that fragrance, but, you know, they did. The new fragrance, again, is not bad. I will probably pick that one up. I smelled it a couple of times while walking through, you know, like the department stores like Macy's. And it's nice. It's not as good as this, but it's nice. But again, this is my little mini collection here of designers that I only have one of, so Assorted designers. But everybody, this is my second to last video, probably of the year of these collection videos. I'll put out one Assorted niche video that's very similar to this, which will be, you know, one-off niche video, one-off niche fragrances that I only own one from the collection. And hope you like that one. That one should be coming out very, very soon. Again, this is Travis, Zenobia Scents, signing off. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.